Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and it's time for a lot of plot. And a plot hole. Okay, that's not what this is. But I do believe... well, maybe not here. Let's see, there's something in one of these holes. Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. And maybe there's not. There might be one of those bug things around here, too, if you're collecting those. I don't know, I feel like there was something to collect in this area. Could be totally off. We are at the mirror chamber. Well, let's distract ourselves. Oh no. Why? Well, we're going to be able to warp back here anytime we want. Okay, it's wolf time. Oh, there's 4 of these things. Well, there's a lot more than 4 of these things. Okay. You go down. I was not paying attention as they were falling out. I was... Alright, I got these 2 here. Yeah, that tells you that this is kind of going to be an important one. Stupid bats getting in my way. And tons of hearts scattered all over the place. Alright, I gotta be a human because dogs can't play with fidget spinners. Whee! You know, Link had a fidget spinner here like a decade before it actually became popular. Just something to think about. Oh, hey, look. I think I found the Twilight mirror. I'll try to read along with this, but if it starts auto-going, I might stop. Let me guess, it's broken and we're gonna have to go to other dungeons to collect all the pieces. Okay, yeah, I just spoiled this entire lengthy cutscene. Hey, look, genies. No, wait, that can't be right. I legitimately thought those were genies the first time I saw them. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. I love the symbols on the things they're standing on. I don't know if you can make that out, but that was the fire medallion that one's standing on from Ocarina of Time. Again, another little throwback like that I just love. As the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. It would have been cool if they actually used, like, the sages from... or at least made them look a lot like... just, like, much more older versions of the sages from Ocarina of Time. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is... Zant? Ganondorf. Well, so much for Zant. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in the... Yep, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I'll let you guys read it instead of me just reading half of it, and then you guys can't really get the whole thing. But he was blind. Yeah, I got that one. This is, again, another very dark scene from Twilight Princess here. Yeah, I hear they're like casting judgment on Ganondorf. Yeah. I told you it was going to be dark. Yet. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. Yeah, I've always kind of wondered why they haven't been able to separate the Triforce of Power from Ganondorf for any reason. You know, you'd think with all the different magic and stuff that they use, that they would have, you know, found some way to do that. So then they use the Mirror of Twilight to just banish him someplace else where he'll never haunt anyone again until he does. You sages are like practically spirits. How could... Never mind. Not even gonna ask. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. Oh, this is the sages talking. I was going to say, how does Midna know this? One is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. Yeah, so the conclusion to the Arbiter's Grounds is kind of, in my opinion, about the halfway point in this game. Oh, I guess the plot didn't take all that long. I'm so sure that there's something else here to collect somewhere. Not that we're going to collect it, but I just wanted to show, you know, the where and the how. Okay, well, I guess there's no point in staying here, so what we're going to do, we're going to warp back to Hyrule Castle, because that's where our little hub is to fix the world. So the first place they listed is naturally the first place we're going to end up going to. And you can go collect a few things you need to with the... Oh, it's been too long, buddy. Do you have to make those sounds when you run? Does anybody else do that when they run? Just once, I want to like pass someone on the street that's running and making sounds like that. That would be that would be amusing. Yeah, he's got those portable bomblings that you don't need them. In fact, I don't think I've ever even used them. Oh, I also need to stop by Malomart and donate money to their cause. Yeah, this guy, if you donate, I think if you talk to him, I'll talk to him. Yeah, make a donation. Once you donate enough money, he'll give you a piece of art, but I'm not going to do that. I'd rather donate to Malomart. Because after my very poor experience in that Richie Rich shop, I want to see them out of business. Yeah, it's this way. Yep, so we're back at Telma's bar. And now we gotta talk to these people about Snow Peak. Except that one, because he doesn't talk. Say, Link, you are alive and well. Tell me, did you find anything of interest at the Arbiter's grounds in the desert? The sages. Those sages once served the royal family, actually. They were appointed as tutors to the young Princess Zelda. It was from them that I first heard tales of the accursed mirror in the Arbiter's grounds. No, no. No. Yeah, well, he just says general talk. At the moment, I'm absolutely entranced by the beings known as the Oka. Yes, according to legend, Hyrule was made by the Hylians, who, as we all know, are the closest race to the gods. But also, according to legend, long ago there was a race even closer to the gods, and some say these creatures made the Hylians. When they created the people of Hylia, they simultaneously created a new capital, a city that floated in the heavens. They dwelt there, and some scholars believe that this race lives there still, somewhere in the great sky. Sky beings, isn't that simply marvelous, old boy? What I wouldn't give to meet them. No, no, I don't want to hear about the sky beings, because that's not where we're going. We are going to Snow Peak. Oh, Ashy mentioned Snow Peak and headed off, so that is where we have to go. We kind of saw the path towards Snow Peak. Remember that thing that was still solid ice? Yeah, we gotta go deal with that. Okay, so I can't donate to Malomart right now. That's not even what I wanted to do. Let's go back to Zora's Domain. Although I believe to finish the Malomart side quest, I might have to fix the Elden Bridge. Which means I gotta go get a warp activated by that area. Yeah, let's be human for this. Which I'll go do that at some point. This is... I need to go... do I need to go all the way down? That's one way of doing that. I'll talk to you. Snow Peak is up ahead. But because the beast has been coming to the village, we have been taking extra precautions. What beast? Well, let's go ahead towards Snow Peak. I like the music for here, too. I mean, it just sounds ominous and snowy. Link. Oh, this must be Ashy. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not really a Yeti. It couldn't be. I don't know any Yetis. What brings you to such a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? I wouldn't know, this is my first time here. Not only that, but I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, and so I came and waited, and as they'd said, a giant appeared. Yeah, it looked like this. This hastily drawn picture shows the creature Ashy saw holding a red fish. Show it to people using that or that, you might get some information. It's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see a path through this blizzard, yeah? I'm sure you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. So yeah, you can try to proceed, but you have to, learn more about this fish. I got a funny story about that. So, time to head back. Also, jumping in the water is not recommended there. Especially if you're wearing the Zora's armor. Let's show it to this guy, because you're standing next to Snow Peak. Hey, the beast of Snow Peak. Oh, the red fish it's holding. That's a reek fish. Ah, so the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching reek fish. We didn't think that anyone besides Prince Ralis was capable of catching this type of fish. Alright, so we need to go see the prince, who last time we saw... Oh, are you serious? Can I do it here? Yeah. Which last time we saw, he was in Kakariko Village. And while we're over there, I'm going to go over here, see if I can get a warp. I don't know what side I'm supposed to get the warp on. But, well, we can only go to one side. Once daylight hits, I should be able to donate to Mallow Mart. Or... You're gonna bother me, aren't you? You don't... Yeah, I'd like to make a donation. Can I just break in there and make a donation? That just sounds weird. Oh, that spot where we dug our way in before is all boarded up. I like that. Okay, well, we can't do that right now. I'm not just going to sit around and wait for daybreak. Once it happens, I'll go there. I'll donate probably like 280. I'm going to save a little bit just in case I do find that I need to buy something. Ignore the Poe. Ignore the bug. And ignore the other enemies. And hey, I was right. There's the prince. Prince, tell me about the fish. Is your name Link? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate. One named Link. I must thank you for all you've done. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please. Well, as a matter of fact... The Beast Man of the Snowy Mountain, perhaps? But more important is this red fish it is holding. It must be a reek fish. That is a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Link. My earring is made of this coral. I would like to give it to you. I'm not going to ask why he has an earring made of coral. Let's just, and it's in the shape of a fish hook, of course it is. It's been added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch reek fish. I received it from my mother, but it's fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted. Now what I should be doing now. I will return to my village. The reek fish can be found near the Mother and Child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. The fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Yes, we've heard that they're red like a dozen times already. Alright, I do have a funny story about the reek fish, but we're going to save that for next time, because right now I'm going to go out to the Elden Bridge, or where it should be, and just see about getting that fixed right now. And maybe by that time it'll be daylight. So I'll meet you over there if I find a warp. If not, we'll get it later. Okay, so you do have to go all the way around to the other side of the Elden Bridge area. You can see where I am on the map. And we'll get... How did that even happen? Seriously. We have these guys that were just kind of floating around. It wasn't even like one of those typical barrier things that come up around us. But yeah, and then we get that warp. We were fighting very far away from it. We were way over there. Okay, but yeah, you can see like a hook shot or a claw shot place. There's things to find in on the sides of these arches too, so explore that if you're trying to get everything. Well, let's get the Elden Bridge back. I feel like there should have been another warp spot out in the desert. Maybe not. Gives me an excuse to hear this music again. We've already determined it's the Bridge of Elden. You can see that something's revealed underneath. Which I believe it's called the Cave of Ordeals. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that in this run. Not with 3 hearts in 1 bottle. No way. Someone actually, like, reconnected the bridge. Like, did we put super glue on it or something? Because there's nothing holding this once broken part in place. Oh well. And I did donate 280 rupees to Malomart's cause, so we'll get that. I picked up an arrow doing that. Okay. Yeah, we can go back to Zora's Domain. And I'll see you guys next time.